and welcome to the season 1 episode 4 of this video series Explore Bharatanatyam with Dr. Purvaja. In this, we shall continue our journey by exploring Asamyuta Hastas. The Asamyuta Hastas are single hand gestures form a very important part of the Angika Abhinaya. Let us now proceed to get to know these hastas sequentially. The treatise under reference will be the Abhinaya Darpana by Nandikeshwara.
पताक त्रिपताकोर अर्धपताक कर्तरी मुखः मयूराख्यो अर्धचंद्रश्च अराल शुकतुंडकः मुष्टिश्च शिखराख्यश्च कपित्त कटकामुखः 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 सूची चंद्रकला पद्मकोशा सर्पशिरस्तथा मृगशीर्ष सिंहमुख कांगूलश्च अलपद्मकः चतुरो भ्रमरश्चैव च हंसास्यो हंसपक्षकः संदंशो मुकुलश्चैव ताम्रचूडश्च त्रिशूलकः इत्या असंयुतहस्तानाम् अष्टाविंशतिरीरिता.
We will see that these hastas offer an unlimited scope and potential for expressing various bhavas or emotions. However, we will not do a listing of all the associated vinyogas, as detailed references for the same are easily available in almost all literature related to Bharatanatyam. Instead, our focus will be to give you an overall perspective as a choreographer, the idea being to empower you to effectively utilize the same in your performances. The Pataka Hasta, representing a flag, can be looked upon as a universal hasta, since it can be used in a variety of moods and contexts. For example, to show anger, to convey fear, to express disgust. In fact, the very same hasta can signify contradicting emotions, such as to slap someone, to pat and say good, no, don't do it, okay, carry on. Some hastas are predominantly used in specific moods or contexts. For example, the Kartare Mukha Hasta is almost always used in a negative context to denote events such as death and separation, unacceptable behaviors such as stealth and thievery, situations like opposition or disagreement. The Suchi Hasta is generally used for pointing at something like the sun and a city. The Alapadma Hasta is many a times used in a positive sense to denote attributes such as sweetness, beauty, happiness and fullness. The Mushti Hasta is used in the display of strength and steadiness. The Kapitta and Katakamukha Hastas are generally used to show holding or picking something. For example, holding a flower, putting on a veil, picking flowers, holding a necklace or a garland. The Hamsasya Hasta is usually used to show objects or activities that are holy or sacred. For example, the punal or the sacred thread worn by Brahmins, tying the nuptial knot, doing meditation or penance. Some hastas are mainly used to denote objects or activities that resemble their shape. For instance, the Chandrakala hasta is used to denote objects that resemble the shape of a crescent moon, like a cudgel. The Padma Kosha is used to show a fruit or a flower bud. The Sarpasisha is used to denote a serpent or a container to do abhisheka for gods. The Simha Mukha Hasta is used to denote the face of animals like the lion and the elephant, and to show a bunch of lotuses. Kangula, a bunch of grapes and ringing a bell. Sandamsha, stomach and sacrificial offering. Mukula, to eat and a plantain flower. Tamra Chuda, a crane and a crow. There are hastas with limited but varied usage. For example, Tripataka, a crown, flames of fire and lifting someone's face. Ardhapataka, a writing board and to say both. Mayura, to show a peacock vomiting and applying tilaka on the forehead. Ardhachandran, to show the moon, eating plate and seizing the neck. Shukatunda, shooting an arrow and angry mood. Shikara, pouring something, questioning and to show the lips. Mrihasirisha, fear, to denote women and applying vibhuti on the forehead. Chaturahasta, compassion, to say a little and to show the face. Hamsa Paksha Hasta, to call someone. A closed container and being humble. Some hastas have very few vinyogas, like the Arala hasta used to show drinking elixir or poison and applying kajal. The Brahmara representing the bumblebee, and Trishula representing the trident. I hope that this discussion will be helpful to many of you in two ways. One, getting an appropriate perspective when you learn an Abhinaya piece. Second, a comprehensive and analytical understanding of the techniques employed when you witness an Abhinaya piece performed by a virtuoso. In the next episode, we shall get acquainted with the Samyuta Hastas or gestures using both the hands. Till then, keep learning and keep practicing. Thank you. Namaskaram.